Yes, and I am using a speaker. And before I go live right now, after I'm finished with this video, I want y'all to know from now on, if you're commenting something weird, rude, disgusting, or you're just being mean and trying to call me ugly and chopped and stuff, coming at me, coming for me in my live or something, or in the comments on one of my videos, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna block you because I'm tired of it and y'all are getting on my nerves. It's because I'm not the one, the two, the three, or the four. Not even the five. It's not the time or the place. I get paid to do this stuff. You do not. Let's not do this. Because I hate to block people's accounts. It gets on my nerves. And I bet you it's going to get on your nerves. So keep your comments. If they're rude, keep them to yourself.
Welcome back to the Vibers, the Blue Heart Gang, Gang, Gang. And if you're just getting here for the first time, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, click those notification bells so that you can know every time I go live or when I do another upload. Because now we are in a relationship and yeah, we got to get into this bullshit. All right, what is going on? We are back. Thank you guys for rejoining us yet again. Baby, that live was lit, but that's what we do. We have lit lives, okay? We are definitely going to entertain the people. Thank you guys for coming back. So listen, just got off the phone with Shalita, just sent her the link, and she shall be joining very shortly. And here she comes right now. Let me go ahead and let her in the building.
Can you hear me?
I can definitely hear you. You are on the stream. Hey, girl.
Okay, cool. I can hear you too.
Okay, cool. Look at you looking all cute. How are we
Well,
today?
thank you.
All right. Welcome back to the stream, honey. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it. Is my sound okay? You can hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead and get into this mess. So some shit has happened since the last time you were on. I mean, literally like within the last couple of days.
That is
Okay.
right.
Do you want us to play a clip or do you just want to get into it?
Shit, play the clip so I can
Play
be
the
up to
clip.
speed with everybody else.
Okay, so let's go ahead and let's go ahead and do this then. Um so we don't even have to introduce you. By this, everybody knows, who you are and what's up. But for the people that are just getting in, can you explain who you are and how this all came to be? And do us a favor, show us some love and hit that like button, y'all. Thank you so much.
Uh, my name is Shalita Savage. All of this started because Claressa came for me, and I just started telling the truth about everything. That's how it all started. And she my little cousin, but I call her my sister.
Okay, and y'all were raised not raised together per se, but you guys lived together for a little while. Y'all are real cousins in the family together. Do you share like aunts and uncles, cousins?
Her granny and my biological father are siblings.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So yeah, that's Can. All right, so we're going to pull up the we're going to go ahead and pull up the video of we're going to play the audio actually of your mom having some interesting stuff to say about
Man.
you and about what you were doing, basically going back and forth. And I think that her biggest problem is probably the interview that you did, if I'm not mistaken. My goodness, Tasha,
Well, I mean, why did she have a problem with the interview? I didn't say nothing about her.
you definitely didn't. You definitely didn't. Those of you who don't know, the interview, the full interview is
And
Tasha K Live. Go ahead,
and
honey.
then on top of that, Teresa not even related to her. So like, what is your actual quarrel that you have?
Clarissa is
Nobody
her mom.
correct.
Mm.
She's related. Claressa related to me on my daddy's side of the family. We got people on my mama's side of the family that's got money and that's celebrities, but
Mm-hmm.
this was so unprovoked. I don't. You tried. It's just so much to unravel with this woman, and then she was speaking on my cousin that's right here. You feel me? And this cousin really, literally watched me try to get a relationship with this lady. Like
Okay.
when she came home from prison and everything. Like
From
so,
prison.
whatever her quarrel is that she has with me, I don't.
Uh-oh. What's wrong?
Nothing you said. Listen.
Oh no, not you. I'm saying listen as go ahead.
Oh, like yeah, I don't know what quarrel she got with me. I really think it's like uh okay, so you know how you be mad that a person life didn't end up like yours type situation. I
Mm-hmm.
really think that that's like what's going on.
Mm.
Because this lady has forced me to fight her, like physically fight her on three separate occasions.
Okay. So what? Okay,
Like,
so
I be trying to be respectful. And this is why I don't mention her because you're not gonna get no clout off of me. I'm not even doing this shit for clout. I'm doing this shit to clear my name. And the fact that you wasn't even a part of my life at no part of my life. And then you said that I stole from Claressa. So explain that to a court because I'm suing you for defamation. The reason why Claressa don't never suit like go forward with none of the lawsuits and shit towards me, because she knows she does not have a leg to fucking stand on.
mm-hmm.
Like, but the fact that this woman want to do all of this, like at this point, suing you is suing your husband, and your husband is a trucker. Let's see how this work out.
Okay, so all right. I'm still trying to pull up one of the
And
videos.
then why is you speaking on me when you be telling people you be putting on strap-ons to fuck your husband? Allegedly, allegedly. Speak on that. That's right. Don't speak on
So,
me.
Shalita, is you trying to tell the people that your mama straps up for her man?
I mean, allegedly, and I don't tell no motherfucking lies, but I don't want to get sued, because I don't have the actual proof. But that's what the fuck she told me. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So let me. I hope she didn't take it down because I don't see it anymore. I don't even see it anymore.
And you want to
So
know what's even crazier to me?
mhm,
Do you know her Facebook name is my nickname, Chocolate Star? If that is not mind blowing,
mhm.
like,
That is
that's
crazy that y'all are
crazy.
twins. In fact, you know what I'm gonna do? I think what I'll do is because she was talking shit on Facebook about you.
I
Me and
know.
Tasha. Okay. So
But
what
if
I'll
you
do?
notice, you can't find nothing about me talking about her at all on the internet. And I'm in contact with Tasha K about letting my 9-year old do his own interview, and he's gonna clear it up so y'all can get a mental understanding of this lady. Okay, my son hair was down his back. She tied this nigga to a chair and cut his hair.
So I talked to him, not talked to him. I talked to Tasha and them yesterday, and the only reason why they don't want to do the interview is because of his age. They need him to be 18 or above. So
Oh
they
well,
feel
don't
like
worry about it.
they feel like he's a little young.
But that's gonna be the most raw shit ever because you can't get a 9-year old to remember a lie. They can
Very,
only remember the truth.
very, very, very true. Thank you so very much. I'm low. Let me see if I let me turn my volume up a little bit more. Can you guys hear me better now? I might need to get closer to the mic. Um, I got the mic all the way up, but I did drop it the other day. Does it sound a little bit better? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly fine.
Okay, so they're having a problem. Okay, so Eve says I'm fine. Okay, I think that I'm fine. I think I'm fine. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to pull up what I saw of your mom saying.
What's she
and
gonna talk about my children?
she's gonna talk about you. She's gonna talk
My
about you. She's
children?
gonna talk about your child. If you don't want to play it, I won't play it.
Oh no, I don't care. You can play it.
Okay, so let me just go ahead and pull it up really quick. And
I mean, you ain't the only one who want to hear it. I want to hear it too. You heard me, cousin?
okay, let's get into it then. And yeah, because it was really interesting. So let me pull it up.
What's interesting to me is that a person is so deeply invested in my life, even though I disclose so much to. You're not gonna dictate my life to me, and I don't have to tell you my every move of everything that I'm doing. I'm grown.
And I must say, y'all look
So
like twins.
this is what I'm
Okay.
gonna say right here.
Oh, she went
My
live
two
today
oldest
too.
My two oldest kids, the Flint water went bad and they made it public. So instead of them staying in Flint on the south side with me, my daddy said that they could come out to the country. And from there, the how comfortable my kids was, my mama ended up filing for guardianship for them too. And they're out there. But in the process of that, I still was taking care of my kids. And I have a cousin right here that can vouch for all of this. My kids was very well taken care of. I did everything for their asses. But yes, me and my oldest daughter right now have not spoken. And it's okay with me because when she feels the need that she wants to talk or whatever, she'll come back around. But the disrespect that she does is where I can't, you know what I'm saying? And it's not even a disrespect. It's I respect how she feels. She say that I wasn't there. She said I was there financially, but I wasn't there. I get it. I had to work. You
Hmm.
get what I'm saying? So where she
Hmm.
might feel like I wasn't there, I feel like I was there to the best of my ability. I'm never hiding that. It is what it is. This is the reason why I don't drop the ball with my one son that be wanting to be with me all the time. Blue.
So I
He's
will say
always wanting to be with me.
I will
And
say this.
then my hmm,
When you went on Tasha K's, you were very transparent about your situation with your kids. You didn't like you were very forthcoming in ways that I think that most people that were going through what you're going through would never say.
but my thing is this right here. Everything that she's doing is so very unprovoked. Like I never said nothing about her. Even when people when we went to bingo the other day, right? So when everybody kept walking up to me and talking about her, what did I say? I said, I don't talk about her. I don't wish her no ill will. I just don't have conversation about that lady. So stop talking to me about her.
Hmm.
Ain't that what I told everybody? So like I don't speak bad on her. I'm
Oh,
not finna sit up and have conversation about her. I'm not about to sit up and have conversation dealing with her. No, none of that because I've understood that she has literally a mental disability. Like it's a reason she get a first of the month check. I can show you pictures right now of how she literally destroyed her house with a hammer, busting holes in the wall. She called her ex-husband to fix it and made her current husband pay for it.
so yeah, that's really
Did you hear what
interesting
the fuck
there.
did you just hear what the fuck I just said?
Yeah, I did. Very, very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. So, yeah, she sounds like she's a piece of work. I do want to say this really quickly. What I've assessed from this, because like I said, I watched the full interview. I've interviewed you as well, right? Clarissa has dragged her when she was having a problem with you and she did the video about you. She actually did one mentioning your mother too. She said she didn't know your mother. She made reference to her not being shit and stuff like that. So she definitely said that, right? Definitely. So
But
I'm gonna go
this the
ahead.
thing. The only time Clarissa ever really interacted with her is I guess when she gave her that money when Clarissa needed money to go to the Olympics. I can't confirm and or deny that, but I do know for a fact she got a lawsuit for allegedly being raped in the Scott's Correctional Facility is the reason why that whole facility has been shut down, and they send all the women to Huron Valley now in the state of Michigan. Um, but after knowing what type of person that she is, I don't really believe that she was,
Essayed.
you know, right. And so like this is where I just be like, it's just a sticky situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just like, lady, is you cool?
Mm-hmm.
What
Mm-hmm.
did I tell you? I said I could be cordial if she walk in the room and she speak to me and say hi, but that's all the fuck she get from me. Anything else outside of that, you're gonna start a whole fucking problem in here. Because me and you do not get along. And after the shit you did to my 8-year-old at the time he was 8, after the shit you did to him, we will never, ever, ever be on speaking terms.
So I want you to get
Because
this.
if you
I
just
want to. I do want to say this. What I feel like happened, and I can't prove it. So this is just the theater of my mind. Because Clarissa didn't like your mom a few months ago, and all of a sudden, again, you did not go and slander your mom. You didn't even say what type of mother she was. I did my own research because I'm nosy and found out, you know, that she got, a bit of a past. You know what I'm saying? You didn't bring any of that up. You never brought up why you were adopted or anything. So in my opinion, two things could have happened. Either she was paid or persuaded that she needed to discredit you, or your mother is somewhat of a clout chaser, does not want to see you shine, and just kind of wants to pull you down. And y'all look like twins. Let me go ahead and play this clip, and you can respond in real time. Okay?
Good morning, good morning, good morning. I need everybody to tap in. Tap in, tap in, tap in. I'm here to set the record straight because some lies have been told. For one, Tasha K, you keep talking about my granddaughter. You call her Baby K. Her name is Nikki. For one,
no, her name is Baby K.
Claressa Shields don't have her. My daughter.
You want me to stop?
So we do call her Baby K. I don't know what the fuck she talking about because she wasn't never the fuck around. Nobody in none of our family deal with her for real. In our immediate family, she can't even go to her own mother's house.
Well, your mom can't go to her mom's house.
Correct. She can't
Why?
even go to her own mother's house
Why not?
because nobody in the family likes her.
Okay.
Nobody deals with her. She's a nutcase in real lifetime. And this is why I ended when I really saw how mentally fucked up both sides. This is why I started putting myself in therapy. This is why I've been in therapy for almost 5 years now. Because I refuse for that to be me.
Mhm.
Any parts of that. So
Mhm.
let me go get my mental together now. Let's figure it out now.
Mhm. I got you.
Because
Good.
if that's what I got to look for, man, listen, I'll pay a therapy bill until the day I kick dust. You hear me?
I hear you. I hear
I'm
you.
not playing.
All right.
I'm so
Good.
serious.
I believe you.
Daughter Shalita don't have her. That baby is out at my mother's house. Point blank period. Shalita
But see,
had
this the
5
thing.
children.
Mhm. And I do got 5 kids. But the thing about it is, now you speaking on somebody that don't even want nobody to even know their fucking location. You get what I'm saying? Like, my family is a very private family. If you notice, I was very particular about everything that I said.
Mhm.
Everything that I said when it came to dealing with anybody that was not a part of the actual situation. Like when you asked me and everybody asked me, well, do you see the baby and do you know where she is? Yes. That was the end of that. You get what I'm saying?
Right. Right. And Mr. Skinny said, why are you counting Shalita's kids, especially since you're her only child, right?
Correct.
And she didn't raise you.
Correct.
All right, let's go.
She don't have none of her children except Blue. That's it. That's all. My daughter is a liar. She's a manipulator. She's a narcissist and a motherfucking bully. She brought her son, Prince, over my house and left this baby for 9 months. I had to call the police.
When
I
the,
had to take her to court. The judge told me
when
give
has
her baby
Blue
back.
ever been away from me from 9 months with anybody in my family? Name that, because he always with either me or who? Amy. Right. He's either with me or his nanny Amy. The fuck? He don't be gone for nine months. This lady delusional. I was in my truck and came home in February because he had, I mean, not February. I can't. Oh no, that's when I got into that accident. Remember, my truck got hit and it got totaled because that was in Pennsylvania. So then I came home. I got a new truck. Then I left back out, and then I had to come back, and that was in either November or the beginning of December because I had to take him to the doctor because he had strep fucking throat, and I thought he had an ear infection.
Okay,
So
so
how does November or December to until February become 9 months? Because remember, I ended up falling out with down there at city council and ended up getting all that extra shit. So then I had to get a crib back down here in Michigan because
okay,
I don't
so
fucking
so
live
that we
here.
could so that the audience can follow this, right? It's only 22 minutes and 33 seconds. So let's do like 7-minute increments, and then you can get it off. Respond to it. So
Okay,
five. We'll do 5-minute increments.
get a piece of that. Piece of
I
bacon.
gave her baby back. Soon as she got Blue, she gave him to that white lady. Her name Amy Smith Fields. Baby ain't been to school since. My grandson 9. Don't know how to read or he can count, but he gonna mess up between that 1 to 20. But he's smart though. He know how to run computers and everything. He just don't know how to read. Cause that dumb bitch never sent him to school. My daughter had 5 children. 2 of them she got with a guy in Ohio. I don't know what happened, but a CPS case was happening in Ohio. They called my mother and my father because my daddy was still alive. They told them, if y'all want these kids, you got to come to Ohio and get them. My mother and father jumped in a car and went and got my 2 oldest grandchildren. My 2 oldest grandchildren, because my granddaughter gave them my mother's number. Then she got a baby by Terrence George, a sorry-ass motherfucker who don't give a fuck about his son. Because when I had his son here with me and my husband, I called him. I got your son. Can you help me? Here's some clothes. He claimed he was going to help me do this, that, and the third. He didn't help me do nothing. I called him. He told me, don't keep calling him, harassing him. So I never called that punk bitch ass nigga ever fucking again. My grandson, other grandmother, Cynthia George, is a sorry ass bitch too. She wouldn't even help me with Blue. She seen that baby one time, came to my house and got him with another little girl. My grandson wouldn't go with her. I had to go. We went to J.C. Penney's. She went to J.C. Penney's and spent all this money on the motherfucking toys, on some toys. Bitch, he needed clothes. Fuck some toys. Like, what is we talking about here? Then she got a whole nother baby. Y'all don't even know nothing about. Her name Mallory Rose. She left that baby with some people from the motorcycle club. She left that baby
The
with them so long, them people went and got paperwork, took her to court, and took that baby from her. Point blank period. Can't nobody in our family get that baby. I tried to tell Claressa Shields that bitch wasn't going to let her keep that baby. She gonna tell Claressa, oh, my mama is a dope fiend, this, that, and the third. Yep, I used to use cocaine. I sure did. I don't use it now.
No,
That was back
crack.
in the 90s. This is
No.
2020.
No, this, that, no. No, I need her to be politically correct. She was a crack cocaine user, okay? Cocaine and crack are two different things. One is a raw form and one you got to cook up, baby. Trust and believe I know the motherfucking difference, okay? So I'm gonna need her to understand that her shit was getting dropped in some glass, okay? Cocaine, you just chop up on some glass. You get what I'm saying? It is a fucking difference. I'm gonna need you to know that she's a crackhead first and foremost. Um, and okay, so let me be politically correct. My daughter's name is Empress Mallory Rose. That's her first name, and she with her fucking father. Okay, her father's not a fucking biker. Okay, but baby K's father is the one who has ridden motorcycles before.
Okay, so she's confused.
And we call Baby K because of what her real name is, but we also call her Neek Neek. So she has two middle names, but I call her Cookie. See what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And all of this extra stuff that she's talking about, whoa, don't know nothing about. I'm today years old when I'm finding out a lot of shit
Okay.
about me and my vagina. Like
Okay.
I am really today years old when I'm finding out this stuff about me and my vagina. Like I, we was real active then. And to speak on the situation with my first baby daddy, first off, anybody can Google this. This shit happened in Columbus, Ohio. That man was trying to kill me, so I was trying to kill him. That ended up being a very big ass domestic violence situation, and a judge told me if I let you go, and you come back ever in this courtroom dealing with this man, I'm gonna make sure you do prison time. And so when he let me go, I called my mama and daddy and told them to go to the police station so that I could meet them there and bring her to the police station so that they could take my children the fuck back home. Yes, this is what I did all of this shit is on fucking paper. I had to go get.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we lost Shalia. Hopefully she
Oh,
joins. We lost you for a second.
So I had
Okay,
to
you're
go get
back.
a restraining order. I had to go get a personal protection order against this man with my children. And then I mailed it back home to my parents, overnight mail, called them and told them I done took it to the police department. I need y'all to go with this and go get my kids and take their ass back home. I still got a court case to fight. You get I'm never ducking no smoke about nothing that's ever happened in my life. You feel
No,
me?
never.
So she don't even know the situation. And me and him ended up really getting into it because he didn't like her. Nobody likes her.
Yeah, she's
But it
got
was more shit that added up and built up over time. But like once again, it's a reason why I don't mention certain people that don't got shit to do with what the fuck is going on. Because what for? You're name dropping all of these people. How do you know that these people even want to be involved?
okay. So I will say this. The lip situation is giving Bobby Brown 1993 crack job. Let's go.
26, boo. Mama look good. 59 and fine. With a house. My daughter came
Have
to
you
me.
seen her?
She was
Whoa,
homeless.
time out. Have you seen her house? Flag on the play. Have you seen her house? Oh, okay. Have you seen my house? Oh, okay. But she got hundreds of thousands and almost $1 million from a lawsuit, right? Why
Okay,
is my house better? Why is my house better than your house? And
that's a good question.
oh, because your first husband that you married was a blowhead and you allow him to literally put all the money up his nose. Clock it. You think you got tea on me whole time is dookie water, but I got all your tea. Let's continue.
Okay. Do me a favor, guys. If we could give the likes up, okay? The algorithm needs to know what the hell is going on here. And for those of you that are complaining about commercials, you are telling me that you want me to work for free. And it would be fine, but like if you were cash apping and super chatting while saying no commercials, I would understand that. But it's kind of a little disrespectful, you know. All right. Okay.
So it's so contradicting. You don't want to pay like you weigh, but you don't want to have the brain rape. Well, the brain rape comes with the money. So therefore, if you don't want the brain rape, which is the commercials, if you don't know what I'm talking about, then I'm gonna need you to pay so you can sway.
Okay.
Sashay? The hell?
Mhm.
Real talk. For years, she called me. Crocodile tears. I want my kids. Mama, help me get my kids. I'm mama when
I
she
called her
needs
for
some shit.
years.
But I'm a
Yoshi, I
crackhead
called her
bitch
for
other
years.
than that. But I
That's
take that.
crazy.
So I was getting ready to get married. My husband had a house, and I'm always at his house anyway. So he was like, baby, help her get her kids back, go on and give her the house. I didn't want to give her shit. I wanted to keep the house till my oldest granddaughter got grown, and I was going to give it to her. But my husband talked me into going and giving her the house. So I gave it to her. She did everything but get the motherfucking kids. What she did was I signed the house over to her. She moved her, her friend, her friend kids, our cousin Pooh, and all Pooh kids in the house. Wanted me to keep the lights, gas, and water on in my name. Oh, no, ma'am. I ordered all that
What?
shit off. Who you playing with? No. Then, when all the stuff got turned off, they all had to leave. So she started messing with a dude named Napoleon Jackson. She called him her baby daddy. Because she was pregnant with one of his babies, but he had her get it sucked out. And then she went to school for the CDLs to get her license to drive trucks. She left Napoleon Jackson over this house. He was selling dope out the house, and when he got through doing what he wanted to do with the house, he sold the house to some white folks. And I was driving one day, and I just went past the house, and I seen some white people there. Man, I whipped my truck around so quick. Went back, whipped in their driveway. I was like, excuse me, what is y'all doing here? His name was Kurt. That's that white man name, Kurt. Kurt was like, oh, I bought this house, get off my property. I said, you ain't bought shit. Me and my daughter own this motherfucking house. Me and the white man got into it. Boom. I left, called my daughter. We had to take these white folks to court to get them out the house. I told my daughter, put some insurance on your house in case something happened. You can get paid. Oh, Napoleon told me something happened to the house. My baby daddy said he gonna buy me another one. Well, bitch, when the white folks left, they burnt that motherfucker down. Point blank, period. So where's your motherfucking house at? Tasha K, why do you keep giving my daughter this platform about her kids? She has none of her motherfucking kids. She ain't raised none of her motherfucking kids. My mom and daddy got 3. She got Blue, and some other people got Mallory Rose. She is the sorriest mother I know. Yeah, I was on cocaine. I was in the streets.
Okay, you can go ahead and respond.
If you go look on my Instagram, you gonna see my son with all my kids, and we had a Nerf gun fight. I rented out a whole floor at a hotel for these kids to go have a Nerf gun fight. Like I said, I'm not the day-to-day parent. I'm never gonna hide that. You get what I'm saying? I am more of a financial parent because I can't be there for you every single fucking day. I can't. And as far as her talking about going to CDL school, I don't even know what the fuck she's talking about. Like that in itself is just fucking crazy to me. Um, what else did she say? Oh, Napoleon. So The truth on that whole situation story was I had gave him the keys to my house because I was on the road at work. He trusted his brother, and him and his brother got into it, and his brother gave my keys to some white folks and told them that I was on the road. So they went and moved in my house with everything me and my kids had in there, and then said that they paid somebody to move in there. Reason why I was so mad when I found out somebody was in my house. And me and these people went back and forth for a while. But did the house end up getting burnt up? It sure did. Did I have insurance on the house? I sure did. But
Amen.
the insurance ended up being canceled because the house ended up being on the audit list for the insurance company. And when they went by to look at it, Kurt, the motherfucker that was living there that she was talking about, he was running
Hmm.
an mechanical shop out of it, and it was residential, and it didn't have insurance for commercial purposes.
Okay.
So they
She
canceled my
basically
fucking
just telling
insurance.
your business from a perspective that she shouldn't even have.
Right, because I don't tell her my business. Like my cousin know, like it's certain people that know actually what be really going on with me, but why would I tell a person like that when you see what type of characteristics a person really hold? What did Maya Angelou say? When someone shows you who they are, believe them. I'm not trying to change you. DMX said it best. When a snake show you it's a snake, you better believe the snake gonna bite you. It's if you dumb and don't believe it's gonna bite you, that's on you. If a rabbit show you it's a rabbit, believe it. If a demon show you it's a demon, believe it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So once I really seen what type of person, I never really told her nothing about me.
When's the last
She
time
would
y'all talked?
always act. I mean, I was trying to get the last time we talked is when she did that crazy shit with my son and she was holding him hostage and then took me to court. She was holding him hostage. I was trying to come get him. Every time I went to her house to go get him, she would be miraculously gone or some shit, knowing damn well that I don't own a fucking car in the state of Michigan. Like, is you cool? So then I call her, she won't answer the phone. Whole time she going downtown trying to do paperwork on me. Like, why she talking about if I wasn't okay, so first off, let me say this. If I didn't willingly allow my kids to be in the position and the places that they are, when she took me to court for my son, the state would have removed him from my fucking care. Right or wrong. Because he's not the youngest. He's in the middle. He right next to Baby K. He right next to Cookie Lou.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? And then there's a younger one, and she's with her father. So make like if you got a brain, you come on now.
Let me ask you this. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way because I know it's coming. And you can choose not to answer it. I understand. And again, no judgment. Because I know people are gonna want to answer the question respectfully. Um,
Okay.
why did you opt out of raising your children?
I didn't opt out of it. I mean, I didn't. I just ended up being a mother that had to take care of children on her own. And it was either
Oh,
be a welfare mama or get out here and figure it out and actually work for your dollar.
okay. So you didn't have the support, you didn't have a village, but you had the mindset to go earn. And so
Right.
that made you not be able to necessarily be the nurturer. You're more the provider mom.
Correct. And I'm not ashamed to say that because I don't parent the way most people do. And when I'm finna say it might grind a few people gears, but I don't give a fuck because at the end of the day, you not me and you not my children. So I kind of don't care. So all my kids I breastfed. And I breastfeed them all the way up until they get about one, maybe two, depending on if they start biting my nipple or not. After that, it's my job to really just teach you about certain things about being on this earth and not sticking your fingers in a light socket. After you turn about 7, 8 years old, I start allowing you to make your own decisions in life. Because if you gonna fuck up in life, I'm gonna need you to fuck up at a young age so you can know not to do that shit later on. You get what I'm saying? I need you to be very self-aware that you need to be able to. Now, if you get to like a block in your life where you like, I don't know what to do, you're more than welcome to call me. I will stand behind you while you talk your way through it with adults. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's the problem. People don't allow children to really have a voice and stand behind them and see where their mind is. They try to mold them and make them be what. all kids ain't gonna be what you want them to be. So sometimes you got to figure out what kind of kids you dealing with and meet them where they at.
This is true. This is true.
So I'm not finna be, oh, you. My daughter told me how she felt. I fought it for a minute, and then I had to realize. I said she kind of right, and she's valid on her feelings and how she feel, and I can't be mad at that. But when she ready to really have a conversation about it, I'll sit down and have a conversation with her about it. But until then, she can keep feeling how she want to feel, and I'm gonna keep going to therapy, getting the work that I need to get done because I'm not
You
gonna
need
be
to heal.
working for.
You need to completely heal as well. Because I'm sure
I'm
some of what you experience with Sherry, that's her name? Some of what you
re-
experienced with her probably shaped your
You
parent.
mean inmate 22? You mean inmate 228505?
Mm-hmm.
You got caught. You got caught with less than a X amount of crack cocaine, but your sentence was originally 2 to 5 years. How the fuck you end up doing 18 to 22? But I'll leave that right there. You must really like licking a
You ain't
whole lot of
gotta
cooter
leave it
mama.
right there. What happened? You ain't gotta leave it now.
You ain't just hear me say, I guess you like licking a whole lot of cooter mama.
Okay. We're gonna push play for a little bit.
She like Kanucha.
But I was being touched under my roof, and my mother did not believe me, which led me to the streets. And
Time
yep,
out.
instead of
Time
me,
out. Time out. See, now here she go with this motherfucking bullshit. The person that she's talking about has loved me dearly since I was a motherfucking kid. I'm talking about walk through hell and high water, kicked in a door to come get me because this bitch left me with a motherfucking man drug dealer so she could go get high. When she came home from prison and acted like she wanted to spend some motherfucking time with me, not knowing that they had already taught me the phone number to the motherfucking store and told me if anything was to happen. And they came and kicked in a door and came and got me. But anywho, I have a hard time, a very hard time believing anything that she say when it comes to this particular person. And I'm not gonna never mention this person's name, but I am gonna say she's a motherfucking liar. She's a fucking liar.
Why we not gonna mention the name?
Because of who I'm gonna call you on the back end, we'll talk about it.
Okay.
And then once we talk about it and figure out a way to make that a smooth transition,
Okay.
then you know what I'm saying? But to just drop a name like that,
Oh,
no.
I
That
respect
person
it.
and I
I
already been
respect
through too
it. I
much.
respect it. You just know I'm nosy. That I just have to ask.
I
Hmm.
know you is, but you know I on some me and you type shit, I'll let you know. But to tell everybody right now, not knowing how
Respect it.
or if this person really wanna, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I ain't doing that.
I,
Especially when the motherfucker ain't did shit to this ugly, fugly, comboggle, oblongan shaped asshole.
okay.
falling to drugs, I should have upped my game and became successful, but I failed. And I can admit it. I was there. I raised my daughter from 0 to 7. I went to jail, and my mother went behind my back, went and got some paperwork, took me to court, and the judge terminated my rights from my daughter. Point blank, period. My mother turned my daughter against me, told my daughter all these like, oh, you used to leave her here, there. No, I didn't. I used to leave my daughter with my Aunt Rosemary because I love my Aunt Rosemary. That was my girl. That's who should have been my mama. And my mother was jealous of me and my Aunt Rosemary's relationship, just like she was jealous of me and my dad's relationship. But that's a whole nother story. Back to Shalita, though. I gave her everything. I gave her a house. She destroyed it. I gave her a car. She let everybody drive it till they ran it in the ground. What
What
more
car
you
she
want
give
from
you?
me? I keep your son. You brought Blue to my house. I had him for 9 months. Put him in school. You got mad at me. Who put somebody baby in school without their mama? Me? He need to go to school. He don't need to be up in the house looking me in my face every day. He need to be in school with kids his age, his peers. I'm not his peer. He need to go learn. Then I called the police because I was trying to make sure I get guardianship so state couldn't get him. Not custody, just guardianship. Called
Why
the
the state gonna
police.
get?
She cussed the police out. I got videos of all of that, too, on my phone because I got ring
I
cams.
did. I
Uh,
sure did.
Went to court. Judge told me give her back her baby. I did. She called her friends, Yoshi and Butter, and told them, I beat my mama up. I broke her window out, went in there and got my son. You ain't break no windows out in my house. Baby, you came to my door to get your son and you was beating on my door a little bit the wrong way for me. And I came out my house, it was gonna whoop your motherfucking ass. I wanted to stump a mud hole in you, bitch. But I stopped because you threw them hands up. Talk about don't hit me, because you know you can't do shit with me. Point blank, period. So quit lying
Lady, I
about
have
them kids.
beat your ass 3 times already. 3 fucking times. Molly whopped your ass. Had your ass swimming, bitch. Stop playing on my top like I'm not that bitch. It took for my 8-year-old son. My son watched her whoop. My 8-year-old, she jumped on me in front of my 8-year-old son because after the second time me and her got into it and I fucked her up so bad, I said I wasn't gonna fight her no more, right? So I'm doing shit to stop her from really trying to fuck me up. So my son he 8 years old. He's standing right there. It took for him to say, "Mama, defend yourself." And the moment he said that, I had that bitch. Come here, bitch. Let me get you together real quick. When I say I got this bitch together so motherfucking bad, she was trying to bite my motherfucking chest to where I took the side of her motherfucking face and linked down on this bitch and had all my, and I was like, "You done yet, bitch? You done? Bitch, you not finna bite me, hoe? Is you crazy? You might got rabies, hoe."
Okay. Okay.
Had
Let's
that bitch swimming and it wasn't no water nowhere around. No water nowhere around. Fuck out of here with that dumbass shit. And then as
so
far as her talking about leaving me with Aunt Rosemary. Bitch, the only house I ever remember being at is my mama and daddy house. Outside of when I got adopted again and I was at my mama Sharon house. Sharon Rasu King Johnson. Fuck out of here with that dumbass shit, man.
okay,
Don't
let's
play
let's
with me.
okay. I'm not gonna play with you. Um, but let's space off the F bombs. Let's space them off. That's all.
Oh,
Okay.
my
All right.
apologies, y'all, because
It's
I
not.
got a sailor's mouth, okay?
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So here's what we're gonna do. I didn't even know I was getting these. Thank you guys for these super chats. TC, thank you so very much. Nurse Mohead Girl Alive, she says, "Hey, I'm listening from my TV and it's very low." I think that was early in the show. I believe we fixed it. Shout out to Love My Kids. Thank you so very much. She says Shalita is beautiful and is. Keep driving that semi truck and Nyla keep being you, transparent, smart, and beautiful. Salam says, thank you so very much. I appreciate it. Salam is to you as well. Shout out to Love My Kids again. She says, 9 months and Shalita was gone from her care a lifetime. Can't make up what you didn't do as a mother. Okay. Sanji, thank you
But
so very
when
much
has
for the
Blue
super
ever
chat.
been with her for 9 months? Answer that. Blue has never been with nobody for fucking 9 months, nigga. That in itself is cousin. Tell me I'm lying. Only person he be with for more than 9 months would be who? Amy, right? That's it. And that's because Amy be at the ranch where his fucking horse is at. Fuck out it. Get the freak out of here, okay?
Can you hold on 1 second? I'm gonna play this video. I gotta step out for 1 second.
Kids. And now let's talk about Claressa Shields. You
I am
is a
okay.
hater. You jealous of Claressa? Why? I don't know. You had her, baby. when she won them gold medals. She was all up under you. You was robbing that girl blind, baby. You was swiping cards. You was rolling in her cars. Remember, you used to come over my house. Come on, mama, let's
Because
go get some weed. You
wanted me to
remember?
take
I do.
she
That's why
needed
I'm
me to
telling on
take
your ass. Claressa Shields,
I
don't
never
ever mess with Shalita. She is
I
a
never put a
snake. All she do is lie.
and I
She just
forget.
like the devil. She lie, steal, and kill. She come to destroy. You just like them females I was locked up with. You slither all through the streets, leaving snake skin, cause you a snake.
Same
And you
one that you want to
always
stay
have been
with
a
that
snake.
you be
Just
with.
like you robbed my daddy. My daddy told me when them people robbed him that they was weak. That was you. You went to the church and told Pastor Lee to pray for you because you and your cousin is the one that robbed my daddy, your granddaddy. Yeah,
No, the fuck I
can't
did.
even make this up. You
No, the
always
fuck I
been a
did. That's
liar
why me
and
and
a
the pastor
motherfucking
ended up
thief.
getting into a
Just like you
motherfucking
stole
fight.
one of my
Now let's
diamond
fucking
rings. I
excuse
never
me.
said nothing
Time
to you
out.
because I didn't want you to beat the kid.
Time out. Time out. So this is why I stopped going to this church is because the pastor ended up lying on me and me and the pastor ended up getting into a physical altercation. Can't make this shit up. And I told the pastor, don't be motherfucking lying on me because I came to you and told you something completely different. And you went and told my mama something else. And that's not what the fuck I said to you. So then I turned around to my mama and told her exactly what the fuck it was that I said to the motherfucking pastor, which was, I know who came up to the store to rob because the streets was talk to rob daddy because the streets been talking. The fuck? And then the pastor told me to be quiet, and I told him I'll beat your bitch ass in this motherfucking in this fucking church. You got me fucked up.
Let's.
And this is a real story that happened inside of a motherfucking church. Don't play with me, and don't play with my name. I'll be for real. Anything I say and did, I can repeat. I don't say and do anything that I can't fucking repeat. Cause why am I doing it or saying it? If I can't repeat it, why am I even doing it? And then why am I even saying it?
Wow.
And then what else did she just say in that? Bring me back. What she say? What else she say just then?
Here, let me rewind a little bit.
Then I called the police because I was trying to make sure I get guardianship so state couldn't get him. Not custody,
Okay,
just
so let's
guardianship.
okay, let's speak on that real quick. Okay. She get mad at me because I allow my 8-year-old son to have a voice. So it's certain things that she do that she used to do around him that he didn't like. And I told her, like, my son really don't like you. He like Papa Jimmy, which is her husband. So in order to see Papa Jimmy, he gotta see her.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Cause like when you ask my son, like, do you miss her? He like, I don't trust her. I love her because he knows who she is. He like, but I miss Papa Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then, girl, you have my son stabbing pictures of me and telling him that you was gonna make sure he never saw his family again, and you was gonna go kill his horses and shit. Get the fuck on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. She put up on a dartboard. She put pictures of me up on a dartboard and gave my son a knife and told him that if he didn't stab me with that she was gonna call the people to come get him and he wasn't gonna never see his family again. That's why she got that video of talking about with my son saying he hate me and I'm ruining his life and some more shit. This boy is the most spoiled. All my kids are spoiled as shit. When I say spoiled as shit, I be trying to make up financially for me not really being there physically. And I'm not here. I'm not gonna shame the devil when I say that shit. I mean that shit. Like when I say birthday parties, I go all the way the fuck out. Every kid that I have, they birthday parties, I go all the way the fuck out. Anything they want. Nigga, I'm buying all kind of shit when I'm every fucking where, taking vacations, doing like, we do it. We do when we do it, we do it. But I lack in the actual day-to-day mothering shit. I don't even think I know how to be a day-to-day mother. I'm gonna be all the way honest.
Okay.
Like you can be in the house with me, but don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay.
And when I cook, I'm a cook, but don't come telling me you want some shit that you ain't take out the fucking refrigerator so it can be unthawed. So when I'm ready to go cook it, I can cook it. If I got to do extra steps to feed you, you might as well feed yourself. Like, yeah, I'm not scared to say how the fuck I am. Like, the
Well, if
fuck,
that's
my
who you
cousin is
are,
right here. Do you
if
know how
if
many times this wench next to me really be telling me that I need to pick up behind myself and whoop de whoop de whoop because she know how I was raised.
hmm,
You get what I'm saying? And I'm not scared to say that. Like, the fuck, I'm not. Listen, I know who I am.
hmm.
And that's the problem. People don't be knowing who they is, and so they want you to be a version of you that they done created in their head. Bitch, listen, I'm gonna be me unapologetically at all times. I am an authentic fucking person. This is what you get. If you can't accept it, get the fuck away from me. It's real
Okay.
simple because you don't have to be in this space and this energy. Because I never came messing with even after all the stuff she did to my son, you didn't see me go on the internet and speak about her. Go look on my page. I don't delete nothing. I never said nothing, but you see all she got my son's Nintendo Switch and he's been calling her so he could get it back. She make posts talking about if anybody can reach out to that girl so that she could get the rest of my grandson. I miss my grandson. That's not your grandson.
Hmm.
I can go find a crackhead off the corner that's gonna be kinder to my son than you. You tied this nigga to a chair to cut his hair off, all because you don't like me. My son hair was all the way down his back. He looked it like a black Tarzan. Literally. And you tied him down to a chair to cut his fucking hair off. Is you cool?
No, she not cool.
I know. After a judge told you do not go fucking with him. Not only did you do that, but you stole his cell phone, went inside of it, got his personal documents that was text message to him because I was sending it to Amy so that we could put him in fucking homeschooling because yes, my son does not go to school. And yes, he does have a little problem with certain areas of things, but hmm? And he does have problems with certain things in certain areas of school. That's why he's being IEP tested. You get what I'm saying? It took for me to hit like the sixth or seventh grade before I really comprehended a lot of shit in school because teachers teach at one speed and everybody don't learn at the same speed. Everybody don't process everything the same way. So it took me a minute. I'm not gonna lie. Nigga, I didn't start talking for real until I was like 8, 7.
So Clarissa
I used
said
to
the
point.
same thing. Is that something that like with a lot of the people in your family? Because she said she didn't start talking until like what, 9?
My shit was a trust issue. I only talked to one person, which was my daddy.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. Everybody else, I just used to look at it and point at what it was I wanted, and I wouldn't talk. The person that made me start talking is my brother's wife. Because I wanted something at her house, and she just kept ignoring the hell out of me. Every time I pointed at something, she'd turn her back, or she'll walk in another room when I go, like, try to get her attention and tell her, like, hey, I want something in the kitchen. Like, so, yeah. And what I wanted was a banana. And she made me say banana, and I said nana, and she went and got me
Gave
one.
it to you. Okay. All right.
Yeah. But
So some people are directing some questions via super chat. Let me read. I got like 5 I want to read. to read, and then I think one of them is a question. Sanji, thank you so much. Sanji said, "Isn't her mother the lady who hasn't raised anything but her voice? How's she complaining from outside the family?" That's a good question. Thank you so very much. And Love My Kids again said, "Mrs. Mother, you were her example. I don't know what you expected. Get with the program and support your daughter and grandbabies." Okay. Amen. Shout out to Acme Listening Incorporated. She says, "Nyla, your reactions are the best. Baby, I'm having like an emotional roller coaster here. I don't know. Sometimes it looks like Shalita is about to come through and put hands and feet on me. I don't know. Um,
I
I just
love
know
you
she
though, so I wouldn't do that to you
I
because I really
appreciate that.
love you. And the
That
people that I love, we can talk about anything, but the people that I don't, I will put my toes, I will ball this bitch up. That's all I'm saying. No, I ball this whole bitch up. You hear me?
yep, I do. Amen. Um, so Love My Kids, thank you again for being so supportive and generous. Love My Kids says, "People forget where they come from. I raised four, put them all through college, but only one with the support of my moms and my village, nothing without it." Okay, thank you. The village definitely matters, right? Omega Nessa, thank you very much. She says, "Character holding their oh, this is just a super sticker, so but it came through as words." And then thank you so very much, Nessa. DMV Sister 301. She says, "Ask her how could she save Clarissa, but not her own kids."
My kids wasn't being molested. It's real simple. Like y'all keep asking about this whole situation with Clarissa, but y'all leave out the major detail. The major detail y'all be leaving out. My kids ain't never been touched. My kids ain't never been nowhere but they ain't never been to daycare. None of that. They've been around nothing but family. You get what I'm saying? Like, which is when I say that, I mean with me or with my mama and daddy.
Mhm.
That's it. That is the extent of where they go. And Blue be with Amy, which
And
is
when
his
you say your
nanny.
mama and daddy, you're talking about your adoptive parents.
I'm talking about Geraldine and Albert Savage.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Geraldine.
gonna make that real clear. We gonna make that real clear.
And Auntie Barbara in the chat supporting you.
And that okay, so that's who we need to tap in because never mind. But tell her we gonna have to call her on the back end because we need to have this discussion about this whole situation, about this family member that Renee is speaking about and saying all of this insane shit
Right. Aunt-
about.
Auntie Barbara, we gonna connect, okay? You know how to get in touch with Auntie Barbara?
Yes, I do.
Okay, TT, we gonna call you. Okay? All right. So we gonna play.
And if your number change, inbox it to me because I think I might got your old number, and the number I got is your number from when you was in Vegas.
I'll find it,
I don't
love.
know if it's changed.
I'll find it.
Okay,
Okay.
but yeah, like that's a real situation, and like if an interview is needed to be had, then it needs to be had because I'm tired of hearing that lie. Like I'm so tired of hearing it. It's so played out to me, like for real,
And it's
and
gotta
I
be
don't.
hard doing this, watch because for me, listening to this and looking at her and looking at you is kind of hurtful because I know it's your mom and you guys look so much alike. It's gotta be hard to look at your face be this way to you.
This the crazy part. She want me to call her the MOM name so bad
Mm-hmm.
that it had got to a point where I said when you start acting like one, I'll start calling you one.
Mm-hmm. And here, TT said this, and I believe, and I agree. This is my point too. TT Barber said, "People take heed to this. Shalita mother has absolutely nothing to do with this. So why is she intersecting herself into something that is not her business? Because she wants to smear Shalita. Because a lot of times when you got a narcissistic mother, one that has failed, one that is unaccomplished, and that you look at she's looking at Shalita as doing things that she has never done before. right? Living a life that she was never able to do. And it reminds her of her failures. So she would rather, pull her down than to lift her up or let her go. It's
But
it,
for
it
what? Because I got a cousin right here, right now, and she'll tell you anytime that lady called me and asked me for money, because that's the only time she ever really called me. Was I not giving it to her? The lady got a bingo habit that is outrageous. I was literally sending her like $700 a week to go to bingo.
and here I
But
am
where
crying about the $10 I spent at bingo.
I can't. Am I lying? Am I lying? I don't even really go to bingo for real. I was going to bingo because it was like a bonding thing for me to try to get to understand and know her. Like, I'm not joking. Even playing cards, going to the card games and stuff that she would go to where she was playing Tunk and all of that. I don't
Mhm.
gamble like that. I go to the casino. I go where my money gonna triple and quadruple and turn into 30. $1 gonna turn into 30. Like, I don't got time to keep staying here for 5 hours to win $200. Is you crazy, dumb, stupid, or fucking smoking dope or dick? One of that,
Right.
all of them. The fuck?
Right. Okay.
I need to be able to see my money come
Caught
back
the
fast, not slow.
Me too.
police. She cussed the police out. I got videos of all
Yeah,
of that too
I
on my
did.
phone because I got ring cams.
Cause why the fuck is you calling me from a
Went
cell
to
phone
court.
instead of calling me from an
Judge
actual police phone? Bitch, is you dumb or stupid? I ain't know if you was playing on my phone or not. And after me trying to get my son 3 times that whole fucking day, and then I'm not at home. We just left, and all of this old playing the game ass bullshit. Yeah, bitch, fuck you and whoever you got
Okay.
calling my motherfucking
Let's
phone.
let's calm the cussing a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's space it out. Okay?
told me give her back her baby. I did. She called her friends, Yoshi and Butter, and told them,
Why is she saying
I
my
beat my mama
name?
up. I broke her window out, went in there and got my son. You ain't break no
Why is
windows out
she
in
saying
my
my
house.
name, bro? I
Baby,
don't
you
got
came to
nothing
my
to do
door
with
to
that.
get your son and you was beating on my door a little bit the wrong way for me. And I came out my house, it was gonna whoop your motherfucking ass. I
Every
wanted to
time she
stomp a
say that, it
mud
triggers
hole
me
in you,
because I done beat
bitch.
the shit out of her
But
three times. And the only reason why I threw my hands up is because I wanted her to know I'm not trying to fight you, but if you put your hands on me, I'm finna fuck you up out here because it's nothing but space and opportunity. Do not put your hands on me, lady, because I'm really finna fuck you up. Like real shit. She was going to ICU that day and I was going straight to jail. Nigga, for attempted whatever,
No,
it
no,
was
no, no,
gonna
no,
be
no, no,
felonious
no, no,
assault
no,
with the
no, no,
intent
no,
to do
no.
great bodily harm less than murder. That
No,
was the
no, no,
charge
no,
they
no,
was
no,
gonna
no,
give me.
no, 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 no.
I got a couple of them already on my record, so I don't give a fuck
I
about
know,
another one
but
being on there.
we YouTube don't like all of that in succession.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
stop, cause you threw them hands up. Talk about don't hit me, don't
no.
hit me, cause you know you can't do shit with me. Point blank, period. So quit lying about them kids. And now let's talk about Claressa Shields. You is a hater. You jealous of Claressa? Why? I don't know. You had her, baby. When she won them gold medals, she was all up under you. You was robbing that girl blind, baby. You was swiping cards. You was rolling in her cars. Remember, you used to come over my house. Come on, mama, let's go get some weed. You remember? I do. That's why I'm telling on your ass. Claressa Shields, don't ever mess with Shalita. She is a snake. All she do is lie. She just like the devil. She lie, steal, and kill. She come to destroy. You just like them females I was locked up with. You slither all through the streets, leaving snake skin, cause you a snake. And you always have been a snake. Just like you robbed my daddy. My daddy told me when them people robbed him that they was weak. That was you. You went to the church and told Pastor Lee to ask pray for you, cause you and your cousin is the one that robbed my daddy, yo.
I already spoke on that. And as far as whatever she's saying about Claressa, you're right. I was always in Claressa's car because I was her personal assistant. When Peanut had to go to school or Brianna had to go to school and they wasn't trying to get on the city bus, I was the motherfucker taking them. When she needed to go to Olivet College and get all her shit transported, I was the motherfucker taking her. When her mama needed shit, or any of her other fucking siblings needed shit, even fucking little Terry crackhead ass needed shit, I was the motherfucker running and going to go do that. So you motherfucking right, I was always in her motherfucking car. What's next to fucking talk about? I never once. Oh, I did swipe her card. Every time I swiped it, it was because she gave it to me and I could. Fuck is you talking about? And me going to go get weed, I smoke weed. The fuck is you talking about? I don't need nobody to buy weed. I need a motherfucker to help me pay fucking bills where 9 people is living in one fucking house
Wipe
that's
your
only
lip,
got
baby.
3 bedrooms in it.
Wipe your
Mm,
lip. Other side. Watch the F bombs. We just said a
right.
lot of them.
Oh. I asked you that like 10 times. Shut up. But yeah, I don't need help with I don't need help with getting weed.
And
I need help with
shout out to Lisa. Thank you for the Cash App. Okay, baby, because we definitely know that Shalita has demonetized this video for sure. I appreciate it.
Your granddaddy.
oh my bad.
Yeah,
My
can't
bad.
even make this up. You always been a liar and a motherfucking thief. Just like you stole one of my diamond rings. I never said nothing to you because I didn't want you to beat the kid that told me. But she grown now, boo. You ain't gonna whoop on her. If anything, we gonna whoop on you together.
I got
Yeah,
one
that part.
fucking ring, and Samaya the one gave me this. One ring. The fucking diamond necklace that the bitch gave me, she ended up taking it back and saying that she was finna go do something to give it back to me. Then it miraculously came up missing. Like, I don't be around you to know nothing about it. But then you blame Janelle for stealing the diamond ring because you said it was in your fucking bathroom when we pulled up to drink a bottle of motherfucking Remy Martin with you.
So I
So
got
who took it? Me, Janelle.
um
Mm.
I was just thinking, I never knew a crackhead that could he keep diamond rings. That's all.
Was she not a crackhead no more?
Okay. Well, amen. That's
I
good.
mean, after being locked up for you got sentenced to 2 to 5 years, and you was in that bitch for 18 to 22 years. So I would hope that some rehabilitation happened inside the. I would hope you not in that bitch still smoking crack. I would hope you're only in there smoking weed. Cause we know y'all get everything. Y'all get more drugs on the inside than we can get on the outside. Y'all be having all kind of stuff in there. I know cause I was a CO.
Hmm.
But hey, what do I know? Because I'm homeless. I've never had a job. I'm clout chaser. I'm jealous. What else? I'm an ain't shit ass mama, but we see what the example is that I have. So I compared to that, I'm fucking superb. I'm like fucking the mother of the
F
freaking
F
world.
bombs, F bombs, please, F bombs.
Yeah, I'm the mother of the freaking world. I mean, what more do you want? I mean, what?
Hmm. And thank you so
Yeah.
much, Jupiter Sun. She said tithes and offerings for this demonetized stream. Amen, baby. It's definitely
She
demonetized.
definitely gonna need it because I'm sorry, this lady be triggering me, and I thought that she was gonna actually say something towards like you know all of the good shit that I have tried to work towards. Like she don't mention how I've offered for me and her to go to therapy, and
So
she
how
told
does
me
she
she
receive you? How does she receive you when you offer therapy?
she told me I just want to tell her what to do, and I think I'm her mama. and I try to bully her into doing stuff that she don't want to do. And I'm like, what are you talking about? We need therapy because you don't want to talk about the issues that has traumatized me as a child. You want to keep making it seem like it's the past and it don't need to be talked about. But in order for us to have a productive future, we must talk about this past so that we can understand where each other was coming from when shit was said and shit was done. But you don't. So there it's kind of hard to move forward
So
because you say she do stuff intentionally to trigger you, and then when you get triggered then she want to say that, oh, you make it seem like you crazy. I
that's
got your crazy.
gaslighting. That's gaslighting. Shalita,
I got your
wow. This I'm gonna wait. I do have a question, but I'm gonna wait until it's done to ask you this question because she might bring it up. I'm not sure because I'm not feeling her right now. I'm really not.
And she the one told me, my mama took your ring, big mama. And I knew it just like you came in my house and stole that 1800. Real talk. We went to court. Judge told me to give you a baby back. You took my grandson and gave him to a white lady. A white lady that called her kids. Not the white lady. Amy don't call him that. But her kids call my grandson black nigger bitches. And you did all of this to hurting me. But it's cool. Because one thing I know about God, baby, he sits high and he looks low. And you, my dear, you gonna have to answer to many things that you have done. You always talk about, you got Tasha K talk about one child. Let's talk about them other folk. Let's talk about how you left a 7-year-old in the house with a 3-year-old and a
a 7.
2-year-old.
Who the fuck
No,
was
I'm
7, 3,
sorry.
and
I'm
2?
wrong. You left a 7-year-old with a 3-year-old and a 7-month-old. That's what you did.
Who the
And
fuck
I
was
went over there and
7?
got them kids out their
Oh,
house.
I know who
You
she talking
rolled
about. I
up
know who she
on me,
talking about.
thought you was finna whoop me, and I went in my truck and got a hatchet. We was on the
For your daughter? Oh my God. Okay, first and foremost,
So
TT Barbara, you want the link? TT said, hold on, let me pull that back up here. Okay. TT said, and a goddamn prostitute, a liar, a thief, and was engaged to a woman in prison. That's why you stayed longer in prison than the 2 to 5 years that you were initially sentenced to. So Shalita
send
told
her
you
a
that.
link. Send her a link. Send my auntie
Okay,
Barbara.
I'm gonna,
Send
I'm
my
gonna,
auntie sister
I'm gonna,
Barbara.
TT, I'm the pin the link. I'm finna pin the link. Let me copy it real quick and put it in the chat, and then I'm gonna pin it.
Use to
Okay.
move
Yeah, TT
material
Barbara,
best set up in the state.
I hope you could come up.
Please and thank you. Because she'll let you know that I went to London as a United States ambassador. USA ambassador. Fuck, I don't
Okay.
need to
Let
fucking
me let
lie
me
about
pin
that.
this. Let me go ahead and push play.
corner of Saginaw and Pearson Road. Yeah, Butter was with you then. Uh-huh. And you backed up when I pulled that hatchet up out my truck. Cause you know I ain't nothing to play with. I ain't never been nothing to play with. And when I'm there, I'm always there. I'm there 100%. I don't have an off switch. I only have an on switch. That's why I don't like to fight. That's why I don't like to
What did I
argue.
tell you?
Cause my
What
mouth
did
is
I tell you?
cold and it's
Didn't I tell you? I said our family got this thing to where they be, and I had to go get myself tested, and I found out that my body does not metabolize cortisol.
Yes, ma'am.
She need to go get tested so she can regulate that because now I have the ability to know the difference. That's why I don't put myself in situations like that. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But go ahead. Let's see. She ain't did the work. I have. She
Mm-hmm.
ain't did the work. I have. You know they can hear you, right? No,
Mm-hmm. Auntie
I'm
Barbara
saying.
said,
I'm just saying.
Auntie Barbara said, you don't even got your own grandchildren. You let their great grandchildren take care of them. Oh wow. Auntie Barbara, I pinned the link. I pinned the link, TT.
What they got to
say
do with
some
me? I'm
real
going
fucked up shit out of
to
it. And I know he do. But you, my dear, you is such a liar and a hater. Just like you was talking about that lady and her son that got killed. Where did you get that from? My daddy didn't raise you like that. My daddy was loving to me, kind, gentle. But if you took him there, he was he was there 100%, just like his daughter. My daddy didn't teach you none of that you doing. You are an embarrassment to the Savage family. Do you hear me? You want to talk about I was on drugs? Yep, I sure was, because your nasty ass uncle was touching me. But then I left there and went to an even bigger devil, which was your motherfucking dirty dick ass daddy.
This this is too much. This is generations and generations of curses and trauma. And instead of her going,
Barbara, you gonna come on here? Because I'm just saying, Barb, you ready?
I pinned the link. So if all you got to do is click the link, you don't have to come on camera if you don't want to. Auntie Barbara, you don't have to. I'm like this is terrible. You could tell. I don't know who are in the background, but if she doesn't want anybody to hear her, um, we can. Just so you know. Okay.
Are you talking about my cousin?
Yeah. Hey,
She
cousin.
doing schoolwork, and I told her that they can hear you. She said that ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm over here doing schoolwork. I said I just want to let them know that they can hear you.
Yeah, and thank you, Pam, the law intellect. She chose you did you she chose your father, so she can't take it out on you. She can't take any of this out on you. You're trying to navigate through the trauma just like she did.
Yeah, that nigga that was snatched the whole purse off my arm for $300. Quit fucking with him too. Then him, Terry Key, and Tammy, which is little Terry mama, came over my house 9306 Martin Luther King when I lived in that apartment. Shalita was little. They gonna come over to my house and not leave. Oh, y'all ain't gonna leave? Don't even worry about it. Cause I'ma leave. Soon as this rent don't get paid, they'll be to put you out. And I done got the lights, the water, and gas switched. My daddy owned apartment buildings. He told me, leave there, go down there, get in that apartment, turn your stuff on there, and you ain't gotta pay me no rent. That's when I moved down to the Fifth Ward on Chippewa, the one-way street. Down the street, they used to have lunch and sandwich shop, I used to call it. Yeah, my daughter's a liar. I gave her houses, cars. I gave her everything. She don't have nothing that I gave her. Her kids don't even talk to her. None of them. None of them. Except Blue. Ask her where Mallory Rose at. She left that baby with the motorcycle people so long, they went and got him. She lied to my oldest grandson, twisted him up about me. And I had to tell him, baby, would never lie to you. Go snooping through my mama's stuff. You'll find the paperwork. My mama like me. She keep everything. He found it. Came to my door crying. I can't even make this up. So Tasha K, stop giving my daughter a platform to tell lies. You want to know the truth? Hit me up, because I'll tell it to you. And anybody got any questions? I'm an open book. Can't nobody tell you nothing about my life better than me. And can't nobody tell you nothing about my daughter better than me. She's a liar, a manipulator, and a motherfucking thief. And
So
that right.
the paperwork she talking about is I filed okay, so my two oldest kids told me that they was tired of being out at my mom and them house. So I had filed the paperwork so that they could come home. But I was still in a truck. So I put the date that I was supposed to be at court for another date. And I fucked it up and I missed the court date. That's what she's talking about. The shit's public information. Like I don't have to fucking
Yeah,
lie.
Auntie Barbara is telling us the business. Auntie Barbara, we got to get her on the link. She is absolutely she's doing it, okay? Shout out to Isis. Thank you so very much. She says, pass the plate. I do think it's interesting that her mom was locked up when she was 7, and 7 is the age she believes children need to be somewhat fend for themselves. Kudos to her for getting counseling. Keep going. And shout out to Love Joy. Thank you so very much to Love Joy. I
It's the
appreciate
crazy
that.
part. This the crazy part about the whole situation. I don't ever remember a time of that lady really being involved in my life. I always known being out in the country. The people that she talking about touched on her, them the people that I always known to be in my life.
Okay.
How I ended up with a 4-wheeler, a dirt bike, and 3-wheeler and all of that shit and learning how to ride motorcycles and stuff because of the same people that she talking about touched on her. The reason why I had such a privileged life, the same people she talking about did all this crazy stuff to her.
That's interesting.
So, like, come on now. What we talking about?
Okay. Okay, so Shalita go answer the door. And thank you again, Love Joy. And Aaliyah, thank you. I got you. I'm gonna make sure we ask what Shalita's zodiac sign is. I also want to say thank you so much to Sanji and Adore for the cash apps. Thank you guys for supporting. They said Sanji said praise and worship for Shalita's F bombs. And Adore says showing support. Thank you, ladies, so very much.
Okay, I just want to tell y'all thank y'all so much for supporting her because when I be getting on topics where like people be trying to slander me and I have to really just air them out with the truth, okay? Because people be really thinking they clocking my tea whole time it be dookie water. So my cousin is kind of like a sailor. And so yeah, I appreciate y'all helping her because Lord, y'all gonna get this rawness for sure. Okay? And my apologies, but whoo, yeah.
Okay. And Shalita, what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a cancer.
Cancer. Okay. Aaliyah TV wanted to know. Aaliyah wanted to know what your.
I wanna know why she wanna know.
I'm sure she's gonna tell you. Tell us why. Text me why, Aaliyah. All right.
There is the truth about Shalita Savage. She's jealous of Claressa. Let Claressa go on and have a baby by Papoose, girl. If that's what she want to do, let her do it. What it got to do with you? Nothing. Leave that girl alone. And you worried about Claressa Shields, but you ain't worried about your 5 motherfucking kids, bitch. Make that make sense. You shouldn't have been opening your motherfucking legs to them niggas that can't help you do shit. Talk about white boy rich. White boy
Now she
rich ain't
read
rich.
right
He
there.
broke, broke.
Now,
Broke in a mother.
hold on. She read right there. I swear to God, if she ain't read a bitch, she read me right there. She right. But that's the reason why right now I don't have sex with nobody because I realize that a nigga will do that to you and leave you with a kid. So I ain't had sex with nobody in over a year. And I'm not having sex with nobody until somebody actually commit to me in the real way that you're supposed to commit to a person. I'm tired. People be wondering why I don't really care about getting my hair and stuff done, doing makeup and all of that because it makes me too sexual. I want somebody that want me for my intellect. I
Mhm.
want somebody that really know me, that can really understand that the difference between the octanes in my voice on how I feel and what's really going on with me. I need somebody that is really spiritually connected to me, that can really feel my vibration. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she clocked it. When I say now that's the realest shit she said in the whole spew that she's had. Now she clocked every bit of my tea right there. She right.
Okay.
And
Okay.
there's nothing that I can say about that. You get what I'm saying? Like that was real.
Okay.
But ask me, am I having sex right now? Nope. Every dude that walk up to me and be like, "Oh, I want to do," you're on a level and a vibration of life that is not meant for me. So you need to go find the person that's trying to do that with you, because I'm not. You know
Amen.
what
And
I'm saying? I mean,
I wish more people understood the spiritual context between sex, like especially as a woman, you're receiving. And when you sleep with men, you're exchanging energy, you're exchanging so much that sometimes
and it
you
took
gonna leave, he gonna leave you something there that you don't want if it's the wrong
and
type of
it took
so
And
I
it took for me that I had a soul tie with a specific individual that I never should have had a soul tie with because of the sexual energy and the sex demon that was connected to us. And this
oh
is what made me stop having
mm,
sex with people and realize like, oh, when God want to show you something, he really gonna show you something. You get what I'm saying? It's up to you on if you gonna listen to what he's showing you. Oh, I listen. You know
mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? So she definitely clocked me right there. I can't say nothing about nothing she said right there. She spot on. You hear me?
I appreciate your honesty. I do. That's big of you. A lot of people can't would never be able to give her any points. So
Oh,
like
that right
that's
there,
big.
definitely. That wasn't Dookie water. That was definitely clocking, and that was piping hot tea. Okay, fresh off the stove.
I'm just really mad about the ways that I seem to catch her expressions whenever I pause. I promise you, this was not planned.
Because she looked like a gargoyle in the face, but mixed with like a gremlin because of like the wrinkles and shit. So it's like a mixture of a gargoyle gremlin. And then the fact that she's like so short and compacted and she got football shoulders. And then the way her face is for real, like we look alike, but we don't look alike, if that makes sense. Because if you saw my biological father, you would think me and him is twins. But if you put all three of us together, we look like triplets. Like they look like they could be siblings. That shit's scary.
It is. It is. Shout out to Tehuti369. Hey love. Kinaman is here. Miss ya. Do you know this person?
Oh,
The way that they said their super chat, I thought that you knew them or something. They said Kinaman.
I can't see nothing being said in this chat.
If you look on the screen, I just highlighted the super chat.
Yeah, I'm on the screen. I don't see nothing.
Okay. Well, do you know anybody named Tahuti369?
That's gonna be their YouTube name. No,
Yeah, I don't know who that is. But
me neither.
they're asking me to play this part again. I'm gonna go ahead and play it again. Let me rewind a little bit. Okay.
He was there 100%, just like his daughter. My daddy didn't teach you none of that you doing. You are.
Oh, okay, so I got it.
Okay, so
Okay.
wait. So let me
No, hold
address
on,
this real
hold
quick.
on, hold on, hold on. Tahuti says Miss Savage is a good person, just around bad people. I was her teacher in truck driving school. She was really focused to do a better life. So this is someone that was in your truck driving school.
Correct.
Okay,
Probably.
okay, that's what they're saying. Thank you so much for that. Okay, did you want to say something?
So, what was she just talking about? She was talking about something. Renee just said something. What'd she say?
Here, let me rewind it a little bit more. Here we go.
Oh, yeah, Butter was with you then. And you backed up when I pulled that hatchet up out my truck. Cause you know I ain't nothing to play with. I ain't never been nothing to play with. And when I'm there, I'm always there. I'm there 100%. I don't have an off switch. I only have an on switch. That's why I don't like to fight. That's why I don't like to argue. Cause my mouth
Right.
is cold and it say some real fucked up shit out of it. And I know it do. But you, my dear, you is such a liar and a hater. Just like you was talking about that lady and her son that got killed. Where
Okay.
did you get
That's
that
it right
from?
there. Comment.
My dad.
So when Renee was holding my son hostage and she wouldn't give him back to me, she was going live and talking about how I was a horrible mother, right? And it's this lady that I'm not gonna mention her name because I'm never giving this bitch no clout because she was trying to clout chase me when the shit happened after I did, and she was tagging me and Claressa and shit, and I just wasn't paying this bitch no dust, right? So she was making statuses talking about how I was such a horrible mom and all of this shit. And she was riding on Dick Wright and Renee hard as fuck. You hear me? So National Sunday coming, her son dead. So I said, imagine waking up on National Sunday. You told me to imagine my kids in the other room, right? Even though my son be in the other room, I told that bitch, I said, imagine waking up on National Sunday, find out your son dead. Oh, bitch, he deader than a doorknob. I meant that wholeheartedly from my heart. You hear me? Don't troll me about mines and think I won't spin the block and troll you about yours. I don't give a fuck if they dead, alive. This what you gonna get from me. You can't do something to me and then tell me how far is too fucking. Yeah, all right. So you trolled me about your son and God took yours. So what we doing? And my son ate. I sure did. I sure did. You wanted to judge me off of my parenting skills based off of the stuff Renee was saying, and now I'm judging you based off of your parenting skills because you ended up putting your son out because he wouldn't give you some money, and then them niggas down there in Texas set him up and killed him and took everything he motherfucking got. Yep, I sure am. Yep, we ain't gonna talk about your husband that you had killed for some insurance money, but we gonna, hey, cause I'm like you, I'm nosy as fuck too. So once you start trolling me for real and you start coming at me with something, bitch, there is no limit to what I will find out about you and say about you. Is you cool?
Oh boy.
Don't beef with me and you got deceased people, cause I talk about the dead, bitch. Is you okay?
Okay. Okay.
Daddy didn't raise you like that. My
He
daddy
sure
was
didn't.
loving to me,
He sure was.
kind, gentle.
To me too.
But if you
To me too.
took him there, he was there 100%, just like his daughter. My daddy didn't teach you none of that you doing. You are an
Says the man
embarrassment
that was on
to
life.
the Savage
Says
family.
so.
Do you hear
So
me?
she say he didn't.
You
She say that he didn't teach me nothing like that, right?
Yeah.
But if you look up Albert Savage, that man was on lifetime parole. I mean probation because he snatched a police officer out a window of his car and put a knife to his throat. What you mean? What he didn't teach me? Huh? Is you okay? I know who the fuck raised me. Do you know who raised you? That's the problem. Oh, okay. This the same man that told me when a motherfucker was messing with me at school to get a brick and knock them in their motherfucking face.
Oh, okay.
He is a loving man, but he's just like God. You play with him too much, he gonna show you what kind of power he really got. You hear me?
Okay.
What we talking about?
Mm-mm. Alrighty.
So yes, he is loving, he is kind, but God is too. But he also has another side to him. But we don't talk about that, do we? We always talk about how loving God is. Yeah, but we not gonna talk about how he killed a whole bunch of people when he flooded this bitch though, huh? We not gonna talk about how he put a whole fucking plague on some motherfuckers because y'all was playing with him though, huh? Oh, or are we not reading the same Bible? But go ahead, I digress. Go ahead, push play again.
Okay.
want to talk about I was on drugs? Yep, I sure was, because your nasty ass uncle was touching me. But then I left there and went to an even bigger devil, which was your motherfucking dirty dick ass daddy. Yeah, the nigga that was snatched a whole purse off my arm for $300. Quit fucking with him too. Then him, Terry Key, and Tammy, which is little Terry mama, came over my house 9306 Martin Luther King, when I lived in
Yeah.
that apartment. Shalita was little. They gonna come over to my house and not leave. Oh, y'all ain't gonna leave? Don't even worry about it, cause I'ma leave. Soon as this rent don't get paid, they'll be to put you out. And I done got the lights, the water, and gas switched. My daddy owned apartment buildings. He told me, leave there, go down there, get in that apartment, turn your stuff on there, and you ain't got to pay me no rent. That's when I moved down to the Fifth Ward on Chippewa, the one-way street. Down the street, they
I'm
used to
trying to
have
figure
did
out.
lunch and sandwich shop.
Pardon me?
I'm trying to figure out what apartment buildings daddy owned because he owned a lot of shit, but they was always businesses and industrial buildings. He never owned no apartment buildings. He owned houses, whole houses, industrial buildings, and commercial properties. And he didn't just own a couple of them, he owned a whole lot of them. And not only did he own them by himself, but he owned them with his son. And Barbara can vouch for that.
Okay.
So what are we talking about? Like Barbara, where was there an apartment? Where Barbara, there was an apartment complex? Because my whole life of nigganism, I don't remember no apartment complex, boo. Somebody let me know. It was a lot of things we had growing up. Okay.
Your hair is
I
different.
remember I remember the house. I remember the breaking ground for the house because Daddy ended up the land that was bought for the house. He knew the person that owned it, so they sold it to him for like $12,000, and it was like 15 acres of land. I remember that. I remember the bulldozers going and breaking the ground for the house to be made. I even remember when y'all ordered the imported rock that needed to go around building the house. I don't remember an apartment complex at all. So let me know where I'm. I even remember when the one building had to get remodeled that was on Court Street because of the way the building was, and y'all wanted to turn it into a party store. The very first store that was got, I was like 8 or 9 years old when that shit, when y'all bought it. It was in 91. I'll never forget it. So let me know if I'm tripping or if I'm missing something, because I was there for a lot, because I used to be the one that had to read the contracts. Because Daddy couldn't read or write.
Okay.
But oh, hey, if I'm missing something, let me know.
So I want to say shout out to and thank you so very much to Miss Isis for the soup for the cash app. She says, "Thank you for such a tough
Keep
stream."
your hands on my
I appreciate
stuff.
it. I
Trying to steal a
appreciate
piece of bacon, but it's connected to too much shit.
Used to call it. Yeah, my daughter's a liar. I gave her houses, cars. I gave her everything. She don't have nothing that I gave her. Her kids don't even talk to her. None of them. None of them. Except Blue. Ask her
Hey,
where Mallory Rose at.
hold on. So she talking about a house she gave me, right? I can't make this up. The house is on Albert Avenue in Flint, Michigan, 48507. When the house
it. Okay.
got signed over to me, Willie James Dickerson was the person that signed it over, which is the person she's currently married to, right? Go look at the taxes that was owed on it. I was going through something at the time, right? You had him turn over a house to me that had taxes that was owed on it. And not only was it taxes, but I needed to put a whole new roof on that house. Can't make that up. And what car did she ever give me? Because she never gave me no car. Every vehicle I ever had, my
Did
uncle
Willie James
dad,
Dickerson's son kill somebody?
no.
Okay. You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a whole ass square for real. Like this nigga get
Oh,
bent over and fucked by his wife. Come on now. What he killing? He get bullied by his wife. What he killing?
That look good.
Oh, I'm so allegedly.
She left that baby
Allegedly.
with the motorcycle people so long, they went and got him. She lied to my oldest grandson, twisted him up about me. And I had to tell him, baby, I would never lie to you. Go snooping through my mama's stuff. You'll find the paperwork. My mama like me. She keep everything. He found it. Came to my door crying. I can't even make this up. So Tasha K, stop giving my daughter a platform to tell lies. You want to know the truth? Hit me up, because I'll tell it to you. And anybody got any questions? I'm an open book. Can't
She
nobody
said
tell you
her and
nothing
Nana
about my
jumped me.
life
I will
better
beat the
than
shit
me.
out of her
And can't
and
nobody
Nana.
tell you nothing about my daughter
And
better
just because
than
Nana
me.
thought that she
She's
would
a
jump me
liar.
with her, I put a bullet in Renee's head right in front
You
of her.
are a manipulator and a motherfucking thief.
don't say that.
And that Right there
Allegedly.
is the truth about Shalita Savage. She's jealous of Claressa. Let Claressa go on and have a baby by Papoose, girl. If that's what she want to do, let her do it. What it got to do with you? Nothing. Leave that girl alone. And you worried about Claressa Shields, but you ain't worried about your 5 motherfucking kids, bitch. Make that make sense. You shouldn't have been opening your motherfucking legs to them niggas that can't help you do shit. Talk about white boy rich. White boy rich ain't rich. He broke. Broke than a motherfucker. Terrence George, he went all on live. Oh, that ain't none of my baby. I wouldn't fuck that ugly bitch. She tall, she this, she that. Then we go to court, come back, 99.9. Prince Brandon is your
I
baby.
might have been a hoe, but I
Yeah,
knew who all
y'all
my baby
talk that
daddies
shit,
was.
but y'all
Let them tell it that I was this big ass hoe. And I don't know who none of my baby daddies. If I told a nigga you got me pregnant, nigga, you stupid or dumb, nigga, you got me pregnant. Fuck, I wasn't out here just fucking everybody. Was y'all crazy?
All righty. All righty. And thank you so much for the super chat.
He don't
CC
look like
Boogie Love A296. She says generational curses need to be
I know
broken.
them. I
Amen.
know them.
Okay. And then we have another super chat. Thank you guys so much for the support. She's from Love My Kids. She says, best gift for my baby son, family therapy with love. Stay in therapy, work on you and your greatness, reinventing ourselves in the circle of life. Salute to all female truckers. Okay. And shout out to Oki, my girl alive. Thank you so very much. Oki says, woo child, Nyla, you deserve more, but I'm in the middle of a job switch. I got you during spring. You're fine. Thank you so much, Oki. And Miss Cookies and Cream, thank you so very much for the super chat. Cookies and Cream says this has definitely been the best live ever on YouTube. You deserve this. Thank you so much, Cookie. I appreciate you, girl alive. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. Do you
I'm sorry you're not gonna be monetized for this, but I
That's
be
okay.
trying.
They making up for it. They are definitely making up for
I'm glad that
it.
they is. I'm so glad. Thank y'all for helping
Yeah.
her because y'all gonna get this rawness out of me. I don't know how to be nothing else other than me. Like, and the only thing I know how to do is when a person come for me, is to disarm them immediately by owning up to what needs to be owned up to and then taking people to court for all the lies. And so she will be seeing me in court, y'all, for defamation of character for saying that I stole from Claressa when she don't got no proof. Cause her and Claressa both know I ain't never stole shit but a Nintendo Wii and I pawned that motherfucker, okay?
I need to say this. Back to that because that is literally the allegation that you came forth with and said, "Yes, I stole the Wii. This is why I did it, but I didn't steal money. That's all I did." And I think that that needs to be said. That you've been very consistent about what actually happened, and that has been
Correct.
the one thing that has basically sent you over is them accusing you of stealing from Clarissa. So I feel like
Correct.
that
I
needs
don't
to be noted.
There is not. Listen, why would I steal money from a person that I can call and ask for any amount? It when it dealt with Clarissa, when me and her was close, it was nothing I could ask her for. But the fact that she had just gave me money to pay one bill, and she's my little sister, you feel me? Like I didn't feel comfortable with asking her for money to pay another bill, so I just took everything in the house and I went and pawned it and including like not everything. What it was my jewelry and the Nintendo Wii so that I could pay the other bill. You get what I'm saying? And when she kept asking me about the Nintendo Wii, I was lying to her about where it was at. I told her my kids had took it out to the country. I
Hmm.
said my oldest daughter to be specific. I'm like, my daughter took it out to the country. My daughter, and I just kept telling her that. So one day she went out to my daughter's school and the principal, because they knew who she was, had her come to the office and she told, and my daughter was like, I don't have it. And I wasn't finna, and I told her, like, I pawned it.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? She like, why you
Hmm.
lie to me? Whoopty whoopty whoop. And I'm like, and I tried to explain it, but Once again, at that time, I did not know that they was the girls was used to going to sleep and having shit and waking up and that shit was gone. The boy shit was always there. I never knew that. I didn't find that out until I was like 33 years old. And Peanut was the one who told me that. And that he said that's what was so triggering to her.
And Peanut is
And
Clarissa's brother.
yeah,
Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay.
yeah. So like, I wasn't in my family, stuff like that don't happen. You don't my when I went to sleep, my PlayStation was still right there. When I woke up, that bitch was still right there. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? When we have family issues, they have family meetings and they said, hey, daddy done went and gambled his whole checkup and the mortgage is due. What we finna do? And everybody came together and we figured it out, or, it was whatever it was. And I was a kid, so I ain't have to figure nothing out. All I had to do was eat and fart, okay?
Mm-hmm.
That was it. I was a kid. But I
Mm-hmm.
watched them figure it out. So in my head, when I'm like, okay, well, figure it out. And that's what I figured to figure it out. But apparently it was the wrong figure it out. And
Well,
when she say it wasn't nothing that I couldn't, that me and Clarissa, like everybody knew that. That's why she still got a lot of the connections that she got to this day is because of how close people know. Everybody knows that even though me and her not talking, if they do something wrong to her and they know that and they know that we have a personal connection, like me and that person, they
mm-hmm.
know I am coming to see you, and it's not gonna be nice because why would you do that to her?
Right.
I don't give a fuck about none of that. Like, why, nigga, you connected to me. Why would you do that? And if that's how you feel, let me show you something then real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you ever play with my name like that ever again in life, like we gonna have a whole problem. So let me go ahead and get you together so you can know what not to play with, which is my name.
That's
That
fine.
lady only that lady only doing what she doing because she out for, like, I don't know what she out for. Because like I just don't know.
Yeah.
Everything she did was so unprovoked. Like, y'all don't even see me talk about her. Nobody ever hear me even mention that she is the bio.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? I just
Mm.
be like, I say I'm adopted. I go around anything mentioning her.
Yeah.
And I do it on purpose because I don't want to have that. I don't want to have that disrespectful conversation. I be trying to be as respectful as I possibly can. She talking about the only thing I can say is that she's a crackhead. How about you was a crackhead? You went away to prison. You had 2 to 5 years. You could have came home, but you decided not to. So something in there was more important to you than the only child that you birthed.
I'm so sorry.
Okay. So then you come home, you get all this money, but mind you, the only reason why you got the lawsuit is because you wrote me a letter while you was in prison and told me that people was talking about doing stuff to you and that they was already doing stuff to you. And I took that letter and caught a bus at 14 from Flint, Michigan, and went and shopped around at different lawyers until somebody decided to take on the class action lawsuit and started sending in letters to figure out how many sexual assault cases was actually going on in Scott's correctional facility.
Mm.
And when they got the response back of over 50 people, that's when they started the class action lawsuit. And then you jumped on it because it never started with you. It started with the girl that got pregnant with a fucking baby from the CO. That's what made them really take on because you didn't really have a case. So once they really turned it into a class, if you want to talk about it, let's talk about it. Y'all can look this up. This is literally a lawsuit in the state of Michigan versus Scott Correctional Facility
Wow.
with the sexual assault cases with the
Yeah,
like you
I
can
did. I did
everything
look that up. I did. I saw the lawsuit, and all of that. So yeah, it's true. Y'all can look it up. It's really easy to find. It's true. It's
but
true.
then you come home and everything. I'm still trying to get a relationship with you, and then you think it's about money. Girl, everybody in our family been had money. I don't need money. I wanted a mother.
Mm.
That's all I wanted. When my whole life growing up, when I found out that like what it really was, people, do you know how many of my cousins used to be like, that's why your mama a crackhead and that's why your mama in prison? And that shit used to make me cry, literally cry, to the point to where all I used to say is I just want my mama. And then for me to find out what type of person she really is. You don't want to keep, you want to see me dead.
Don't say
You
that.
are a dangerous individual because you you are coming for me unprovoked, right? So
That's
I'm ignoring you. What is your, and so if I'm ignoring, what is your next level of how you gonna escalate this? You get what I'm saying? So now you done turned on the military in me that I done learned from Uncle Paul, which is eliminate the threat.
yeah.
When people mention her to me, all I hear is eliminate the threat. This is why I don't have, because the conversation gonna go bad immediately.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be nothing good that comes out of the conversation. This is why I avoid the whole entire conversation. And then she be like, Les, you want to talk about that one kid? That's the only one that's connected to Clarissa. What am I talking about the other five for? And then she say that he made me eliminate a baby. No, let's talk about how a baby ended up getting killed. Oh, but motherfuckers ain't ready for that. But okay, sure. That part.
This is so much, Shalita.
See what
This
I'm
is
saying? So this is what I be saying when I be saying motherfuckers be speaking on me and they don't really be knowing what be going on because she's too invested in my life to the point to where I just didn't want to, I didn't feel comfortable with telling her nothing. Nothing. You talk about a baby got sucked out. One did, but it wasn't that one. You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
I had a cyst and some more shit going on with my ovaries, and the doctor told me if I went through with it, that it would be these complications or we could terminate. Let's terminate because I've already been through too much. I'm not finna go through that.
So you had to make a decision. You had to make a hard decision.
So like it wasn't hard for me. I ain't even gonna sit here and make it seem like it was or wasn't. You know what I'm saying? It was very easy. I've already damn near died 5 times from cancerous tumors. You think I'm trying to go through another situation with another? I'm not. I'm not. I done already been through too much and a whole lot. I don't have time. I'm trying to get to the point where I can live my life on a yacht for 6 months if I want to and not even think about the money that I wasted doing it because it does not matter. See what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And remember, I'm telling you this because when you see me and we doing interviews and you be like, where you at? And I'm be like, oh, I'm in Kinks and Caicos on a yacht. You're going to be like, you did say that this is what you was finna do. Yes, and did. Because what I eat, don't nobody else shit. And I don't really care what nobody else is talking about, let alone how they're chasing after whatever it is that they feel like they need to do in order to make them whole. Only thing that I get out of everything that she does towards me is this right here. You mad that I never went to prison? You mad that you was a crack whore and I was never a crack whore? I might have sold. See what I'm saying? Get out. I might have did a few extracurricular activities for a few coins, but I ain't never put no crack pipe to my mouth. I ain't never tried to sell no drugs to no undercover police officers. I ain't never had to suck no police officers' wee wees in order to not go to jail. And I ain't never had to escape jail.
Okay. Okay. So yeah. Acme, thank you so very much for the super chat. I definitely appreciate it. You know, it's all love from me to you. Absolutely. And shout out to Trust Your Heart. Blessings. Thank you so very much. She says, hey, Nyla, for your facial expressions alone. Wow. Sorry. I can't even help it. I really can't. And again, shout out to Love My Kids. Thank you so very much. She says, Shalita, you get a pass for any previous mistakes since we can't choose our parents. I can't imagine being attached to that umbilical cord. You rode that shit still riding. And then we have Christina Leach, 505. Hey, girl. Thank you so very much. She says, I just want to hug Charlita.
Can I get one?
So
Cause I need. You got good energy. Cause if you got good energy, I need a real big. I
I,
love. I'm
I,
a
I
hugger.
would like to hug you too. I wish I could hug you too. I
I'm
do.
I'm a hugger. I love hugs. That's what people don't know about me. I'm really a lover. But if you turn on the other side of me, trust me, it's a whole nother creature that lives inside of me, very deeply rooted. I tell people all the time, if you poke at the devil long enough, eventually you'll wake Lucifer up. Please don't poke at me. Because Lucifer is very deeply rooted in me, and I will take this shit beyond the inferno of hell. Okay. But the God in me is what shows until you get the poking at the Lucifer in me.
Okay. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Um, we're not gonna do that. So we got about 2 more minutes left on the, well, no, maybe like 3.5 minutes left on this. We're gonna let it rock, and then we're gonna wrap it up with what you want said. And this is a lot.
I be hitting my daughter. Y'all ain't shit. Every man she had ain't shit. All y'all did was put a baby in her and left her with a
Hmm.
child. Real talk.
Hmm.
Y'all didn't even step up for your own damn kid. That's why I don't like none of y'all. Real talk. I despise every man my daughter had a baby by. Every one of you motherfuckers did
You ain't
nothing
lying.
for your children. When I reached out to y'all to get the kids where they'll be safe, y'all didn't do nothing. Terrence George, I called your bitch ass. I even called your punk ass mama. Didn't help me do shit. Crickets. I don't like none of y'all. And this is the truth. She even had
I
my
just
baby with Uncle Chad in fake. He used to take good care of my baby. Him and his wife. Real talk. My daughter will give that her kids to anybody that'll say they'll keep them. Real talk. She don't care if you a child molester or predator. She don't give a fuck. Long as you say you'll keep that baby.
I know she motherfucking lying because when Claressa threatened to leave baby K with Lil Terry is the reason why she ended up back in my custody. So who gonna leave a baby with any motherfucking body? Who? And Uncle Chet? So here we go with this story. So when it came to my son Blue, there was three people that could have been his father, and I didn't know who was the father, okay?
Okay.
And we had everybody tested. But after the second test, it came back that the second person was the father. So Uncle Chet is the person who I thought my son looked like Uncle. And when I say Uncle Chet loved the hell out of my son, and my son loved the hell out of Uncle Chet, they had a male bond that if you would have seen how they bonded and mushed so well together, you would understand why I never stopped that relationship
Mhm.
until Uncle Chet passed away. And when he passed away, that's when my son stopped going over there. You get what I'm saying? But the person, she's gonna snatch that away. I don't know what y'all thinking by doing that. Okay. And your hair pretty.
Pull your
And
camera down a little bit. We looking up in
huh?
the. I was telling you to angle yourself a little bit. Angle your camera. There you go. There you go. Okay.
Oh.
Because you so
Oh,
beautiful. You really are. We need to see your whole face.
okay, let's put that up here like this.
Yeah.
And so yeah, Uncle Chet is somebody that yes, she ain't lying. I left my son, but as far as her talking about I leave my son with anybody that'll watch, she tripping. And when she say that I left my kids in the house by themselves, I did because I was running to the corner store so I could go grab the rest of the ingredients I needed to finish cooking food. She just so happened to pop up at my house and see that they was there by themselves and then overstepped her boundaries as a so-called grandmother and took them with her. That's why I cussed her ass out. And that's what made her jump out with a fucking hatchet.
Mm.
And I told her, hold that thought. Let me go home real quick. I'm going to need you to have that when I come back. But guess what she did? Dropped my kids off in the driveway and then pulled off because she knew what. Nigga, I am the true definition of retarded. Fuck. Don't play with me. Find somebody else to play with. But it's not going to be me. At the fuck wall. Ever.
No.
Here
So,
you
yeah.
go. You want to know some questions? Ask me. I'm an open book. I don't lie. I tell
Okay.
nothing but the truth. Yup, I was on drugs. I sure was. But look at me now, baby. I got so many diamonds, baby. Look at me now. But look at me now, baby. But look at me now. Look at me now, boo-boo. Yeah. Mama ain't on drugs no more, boo-boo. Yeah. And before you mistreat a drug addict, you need to understand they going through something. They done been through something. People that's on drugs, nobody just wake up and be like, oh, I want to go do cocaine. No. It's because they trying to cover up some hurt and pain from their life. Like when I was a little girl, I told my
Girl.
mama, my brother touched me.
Hold on.
She
Time
ain't
out.
believe
Time
me.
out.
Okay.
Came in
Time
for the
out.
kill.
Time out. Growing up, I went through some shit being picked on as far as by the family because everybody knew who my biological mother was, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But when I grew up, I didn't just be like, you know what, they offered me crack cocaine. Let me go try it. Oh, they gave me some cocaine. They gave me some heroin. Let me figure it out. Listen, just like ain't nobody never woke up and got in the car and said, put that new papoose on. I don't know where the fuck nobody ever woke up and was like, you know what? I done been through trauma. If somebody offered me a drug that I know that it's gonna definitely do some damage to me, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, let me try that. You a weak-minded ass bitch. Only a weak-minded ass bitch for I done been through some shit. You know how many people done tried to rape me? I done jumped out of second and third story windows.
Mm.
Okay, when I say I was out here in these streets getting this moolah, getting that cheddar, getting that fetty, listen, I put myself in some very fucked up situations thinking that I'm finna go get some money. Whole time they got a whole ass plot to try to do something to me, not knowing I grew up with money, so money ain't the object for me. I'm trying to feed my family, but it's never worth it for me. You feel me? Barbara's daughter can tell you one day I woke up on her porch, sleep in the middle of the winter. Because some niggas tried to do something to me, and her house was the closest house to me, and me and her was at odds. So I wouldn't knock on her door. But when she opened up her door in the morning, she seen me. She said, "Why you on my porch?" I said, "These niggas just tried to rape me." And she was like, "Come in the house." I didn't think she was gonna let me in because me and her always at odds.
Thank you,
But that
Titi
just let me
Barber.
know, huh?
I was saying thank you to Titi Barber for letting you take refuge.
No, it was her daughter.
Okay. Well, thank her.
Yeah, it was her daughter that was living in the because we had a family house that was down on Russell Street. You get what I'm saying? And her daughter was living in that house, and when all of that stuff happened, but Barbara and them used to live in that house too.
Mm-mm.
That my mama and daddy used to live in that house. That was the family. That was the original family house before it no longer was in the family.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So like, yeah, stuff get real in the field around here.
This is so okay. Let me see. It looks like. Do you know someone named Anita?
Once again, I don't know nobody's YouTube names.
No, this is someone just named Anita that just tried to join because I was trying to let Miss Barbara join, but someone named Anita is trying to join.
I don't know who that is.
Okay. So, yeah. Yeah, the link was for Miss Barbara. Um wow. Can I say I don't even know where to begin. Like y'all family from you to Clarissa to your mother and it like y'all have really
That is the
Clarissa's
vessel that
mother.
God chose for me to get to earth. That is not a mother. That is the vessel that was used for me to get to this realm, and I am greatly appreciative of that. But that is the furthest thing from a mother. So in the Bible, there's a story about two mothers that went to a king, and they both said that the baby was theirs. And so the king said, "You take an arm, you take a leg, you take an arm, you take a leg, and I'm gonna slice this baby in half, and y'all can both have a half of the baby, right?"
Yeah.
She is the true definition of the mother that was going to allow the baby to get sliced in half. And that's all I got to say about that. The my mother is the person that was willing to sacrifice me still being able to have life, still nurturing me and teaching me the way through life. That is a vessel that was used to get me here on this realm. That is not a mother. So we're going to refer to her as Renee, what everybody in the family calls her, Renee. Her name is Sherry Renee Savage, inmate number 228505.
Um
Cheers.
okay. Um so I just want to say thank you and shout out to Ebony. She for the cash app she says because the F bombs keep coming. And to succeed. Thank you so very much. She says, for coffee or tea, love your Chicago sister succeeding too. Love you too, girl alive. South Soyd. All right. So about let's get back to the inmate for a second.
Ain't nobody finna do that to me. Yeah. Then I got pregnant, so I had to go back home. And when I told my mama I was pregnant, she put me out again. So I never went back. Point blank, period. I never went back. I don't disrespect my mother, but I don't talk to her either. Like, sometimes you gotta just let it be what it be, because I'm God's child. And everything y'all have done to try to break me, it failed, baby. Because I'm God's child. Yep, he took me through everything I went through. But look at me now. I'm still standing. Looking pretty, girl. I'm 59. Where? Fine. Chocolate. Pretty. And married. Good and married. Yeah.
She is
So
married. She's definitely married.
stop dogging Clarissa out. You destroyed that relationship because you was stealing from that girl. And I tried to tell that girl you was stealing from her. But she didn't want to believe me. She wanted to believe my cousin sister. Bitch, you a snake and you always have been a snake. And with that being said, everybody share this live about Shalita Savage and her 5 children no one know about. And for the record, lady, if a man can't help you, don't spread your legs to him. Real talk. And no, it ain't being a hoe. It's called, motherfucker, I got responsibilities. And if you ain't finna help me with this, you need to get the fuck out the way. Next. Y'all have a nice
That
day,
part.
though.
Well, yeah,
That part.
a broken clock is absolutely right a couple of times a day. Okay. Christina, thank you so very much for the super chat. Christine said, I'm thinking you should put it in a book as I did. It's therapeutic. That like I do think you should consider
I've
a book.
already been thinking about doing a book. I just don't have anybody that's gonna help me with the publishing. But yes, I've already, because so many people have already told me, and I'm trying to get with So I got a Tubi movie that I'm gonna be in called Pillow Talkers, and I'm trying to get with the producers of that to see if I can actually get like a documentary series, not a movie, because a movie is not long enough. The shit gonna be longer than Titanic. Okay, no, we need an actual real life movie of this, because this stuff, you just can't make this stuff up. I ain't even trying to be funny. This stuff can't be scripted. It can't be like it need to be talked about. I'm quite sure it's more people going through stuff like this in their life. People just not speaking out about it. Or just don't have a platform to speak out about it. And I'm gonna tell you, I do judge, but I also listen. I do more listening than judging. But if you make me judge you, I will judge the fuck out of you. Okay, I'm just telling you. Like,
Hmm. Absolutely.
so like I,
Shalita,
so like yeah.
what do you feel like if the inmate, what do you say, inmate two,
Two
eight,
two eight 505.
yeah. Do you feel like if she did, like, is there anything that she could do that could bring reconciliation to you two?
No, because what she did, if it was something she did to me, absolutely. But you did it to my 8-year-old son, so we can never come back from that. He don't have a voice for real unless I stand up for him. Yeah, I let him make his own decisions because he's over the age of 7. But when it come to that right there, you mentally fucked up my son. You got my son walking around talking about he want to KILL people.
Mm.
He was never talking about stuff like that. My son was let my son do bull riding and he do performance horse riding. I bought this nigga a pony when he was like 6 months old so that the pony could grow up with him. I didn't buy him no fucking dog, even though he had 2 Great Danes. See what I'm saying? This shit ain't cheap.
Right.
So for one, for you to mentally torture him and then two talk about you gonna kill his animals, let's run down all the animals that my son got. He's 8. He got 3 horses. Okay. He has a ferret, a rabbit, a guinea pig. He got 12 cats. He got 4 dogs.
He's got a petting zoo.
He is Jumanji. See what I'm saying? And he love animals, and you gonna tell him you finna go kill all his animals? Is you, lady, is you mentally stable upstairs? You sending this nigga through post traumatic stress syndrome? He 8. He don't know what to do, and you the adult, so he believe in everything you say. And this is why I keep saying, like, yeah, my son need to do his own interview because he'll tell y'all. It ain't gonna be no secret. He gonna tell y'all.
Mm.
Then
Wow.
everybody gonna be like, well, why would you let him? Because why would she ever speak on him like he don't got his own voice?
Yeah,
What made her feel like she could ever be that comfortable to speak on his mother and think that he wouldn't speak back about how he feel about the entirety of the situation? Because I don't have nothing to say when it comes to her. I don't pay her no dust. You know how many people done told me she done went live about me? I ain't say nothing except defamation of character lawsuit coming. That was my only reply. We don't have nothing we need to talk about, lady. Nothing at all.
yeah. So, like we said, like you said, this was unprovoked. You said
Yeah,
nothing
very
about
unprovoked.
her. In my mind, Clarissa set this up. I can't prove it. It may not necessarily be that, or either she's reaching for Clarissa for some reason, because there is absolutely no reason for this to happen. at all.
So I'm gonna say this. As much as I really want to be like, oh, Claressa set this up, Claressa don't like her. So I just don't see Claressa spending $1 of her money to have none of this shit set up. No, this is literally some vindictive ass shit from the egg holder because she really showing me how she really feel about me. And it's okay because I figured this out about 5 years ago, but I still was trying to get the relationship. It is what it is. People be like, why you don't treat your father, your biological father, the same way? I do, but I don't, because at the end of the day, he hold himself accountable for the things that have gone on. When I want to talk to him about the past, he keep it 100.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So therefore, like I tell people, I got a love for my daddy people would never understand.
Right.
And I don't care if you understand it, if you get it, but you just must respect it.
Yeah.
Okay. When I came to him and asked him, he didn't try to, oh, well, they turned you, they did this. That nigga looked me dead in my face and said, I was a pimp and a drug dealer, and every day my car was getting shot up. I ain't had no choice but to go ahead and turn over my rights because I was getting locked up. I was going to prison. He said, I came to pick you up one time and my car got shot up so bad that I was stuffing you on the floor because I thought your grandparents was going to kill me because my car got shot up and you was in it.
Mm, mm,
I
mm.
don't remember none of this shit. Once again, all my life, all I ever known was being out in the country. I never known nothing else outside of being with my other adopted family. That's it. I was adopted twice. I was adopted three times.
That is
So
so much. Wait, Clarissa's in the chat, or you guys? It's her. If it's her troll account. Please let me see this. Yeah, that is. I think that is Clarissa's. Look, look. We know she's got some special situations going on. If you want to come up, Clarissa CC, call in. You've done it before. Everyone knows that you like to parade around as someone else in people's chat rooms. Come on, Muffin. You can come on up.
right.
Give me
Yes, come
one
on,
second.
Muffin. And we
One
not just
second.
saying muffin. We
I'll be
call it, we
right back.
clocking the muffin, okay? We quoting the muffin.
I am in front of
Right now with this. Hmm? What real care? Oh, okay. I don't know about